What's up, you guys? My name's Miguel, here to give you your daily dose of radiation. In today's video, we are covering the beloved clinicals and as X-ray tech student. So to give you context, I am a night shift X-ray tech. Been doing it for about 4 years. Now, if you are currently in X-ray school or heading into the program or just curious about the clinical aspect, to me, in general, that was the most exciting part of my whole education process was the clinical, because you finally got to see what you're gonna do and the reality of it. And to this day, I will always remember very vivid my first day of clinicals and my very first chest x-ray or x-ray I did, and how it kind of cemented into me that I made the right choice in pursuing this field. And it all kind of comes down to the techs you've had who kind of teach you the way and how they are, because some of them are mean, some of them are nice. For the most part, where I came, they've been all nice. I'm currently working at the establishment that I went to clinicals, so a bunch of them, they did pretty well and teaching me. But anyways, I'm thankful because they taught me so much. And like, you go through the days, because like, especially on your first day, it's like your first day of school. You're just like, you show up to the hospital and then you're just like, and you could quickly, like, if you didn't even have the thing that said student, just based off of your vibes and your face, just hopes and dreams, you come into the department. It's funny, every time I see students, it's the same thing every time. Just hopes and dreams, which slowly get corrupted over the times. It happens, sadly. I'm sorry. But anyways. Yeah, I mean, usually you'll come in and you'll either set your stuff down or stock the place, or they give you a little tour of the establishment, and then they'll kind of be like, okay, are you in the ER? Are you in the main? What's going on, right? And then the orders start coming in, and you'll have just follow a tech, and they'll kind of show you their process, their protocols, and how they do stuff online. Usually the first day is pretty chill. You're mainly observing and occasionally stepping in to learn. And you do that, and then it's like lunch break, and then you finish your lunch, and you come back, and you just kind of run it again. Whatever stuff is happening, you get to see both from like fluoroscopy. You may even see some CAT scan. It's a good amount depending on the site. Some places are small, so you'll do CAT scan and X-ray. You get to see both. So overall, I didn't have any problems. I know it could be intimidating if you've never been to the hospital and you have like a big hospital, finding the actual department. But as long as you can kind of find a radiology section, you can somehow find the techs. Like, anyone who works in the field of radiology, even if it's CAT scan, MRI, whoever, they could lead you to the techs if you get lost or whatever. And yeah, just keep in mind, some of the older techs could be mean because they don't like interacting with students, and some are more, they just don't like students because they don't like teaching. Other techs are more easier, and they will be like, I will always be a nice tech and be like, yo, I remember when I was a student, I remember going through all these struggles, like, hey, like, I'll teach you under my wing. Because at the end of the day, anyone who you train, and if they work with you one day like I did, they did so well to me where I came in, and like, maybe within one day of just learning the other process behind like the more like billing and all the technical stuff, like, I was ready to rock and roll, and they didn't have to do that much training for me. So it helped them tremendously. And yeah, I enjoyed, and I hope you enjoy this beloved field of radiology as I do, as I go work the night shift. Highly recommend to anyone who is young and eager to make money. It does come with a little nice bump to paycheck versus daytime. And if you're still here, you can check out my channel. I post every single day of different aspects of radiology. And as always, see ya on the next one.